One of the most bullish things that could have happened on both gold and silver actually happened today and also overnight. I'm gonna give you the real levels because I know everybody's out here running around looking like Ricky Bobby.
Help me, Jesus! Help me, Jewish God! Help me, Allah! Ah! Help me, Tom Cruise!
Like chickens with their heads cut off, wondering where in the F is gold and silver going to go right now. And I'm gonna show you the levels that I am talking about that we just upheld that were absolutely critical to keep silver in its uptrend and to keep gold trending upward from a long-term perspective. Not only that, but I'm also going to show you exactly where we should and could be potentially going from here and the levels that we need to uphold in order to get to those price targets. Now, if you're not familiar with who I am, my name is Drew Wolfer. I am a pro trader inside of not only the crypto, the S&P equities, but the metals markets, gold and silver, and I am the founder of NORDIC Alpha. I am here to show you and be your guide inside of the markets, teach you exactly how to navigate these markets on a daily basis, whether there is absolutely nothing going on or there are bombs flying everywhere as they are in the Middle East. The goal is to be prepared for any scenario, and that is exactly what we're going to show you inside of this video. Now, first and foremost, gold is actually bullish here, even though it broke bearish structure.
How, Sway? You ain't got the answers, man.
And I'm going to explain to you why that is. This is actually a trade that I gave out inside of NORDIC Alpha. Let's see, I gave this out on the 4th, almost 2 weeks ago, so 12 days ago. We gave out this trade, we gave out this level, and we said, look, if we come down here, this is a level that we're going to be looking for long. So I'm going to tell you why here in just a second. So the first thing that you need to understand, gold is in a bearish structure on the 1 hour and the 4 hour charts. What does that mean? The short-term time frames are actually bearish. The very micro short-term time frames, the 5 minute, the 15 minute, the 10 minute, are now starting to flip back bullish. What does that mean? Whenever those really micro shorter term time frames, when those start to flip back bullish, that actually has to precede the longer term time frames like the 1 hour, the 4 hour chart flipping bullish, right? But the good news is that from the monthly, the weekly, and the daily and the 12 hours perspective, gold is still in an uptrend. So that's why I'm saying these levels that we just upheld that I'm going to show you right here are actually incredibly bullish news for gold and that long-term uptrend. So let's get back into the charts. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about from a micro perspective, okay? And this, I know people are gonna wonder, you know, how did I find this? How did I pick this out? I have a proprietary deviation zone tool, okay? And this was our last leg of upward structure. What do I mean by last leg of upward structure? All I mean is this right here. We broke up, and the last time that we broke up was right here. And so you measure from this low to this high, and you have your range, okay? This range gives me what I have is my proprietary deviation zone 1 and proprietary deviation zone 2. The funny thing about this deviation zone 1, right, is that it actually came in at the exact $5,000 level that we needed to uphold, which were our prior market structure lows. Now, we did break market structure to the downside here for a continuation structure on the 1 hour chart, but we did that right at deviation zone 1, bounced, and we did that right at the $5,000 level. We also bounced from 2 other key levels right here that I'm going to show you, and that is going to be the 0.786 of this last micro move up. Now, if we zoom out just a little bit, you'll notice that the second level that we actually bounced from was the 0.618 of this massive, massive move up. This is incredibly bullish for gold because that is actually giving us the pathway to come up here, and so long as we uphold $4,423, we are still in an uptrend on the 12 hour, the 1 day, the 1 week, the 1 month, and we are upholding the 4 hour lows down here as well. Now, what do we need to see happen? We need to get above $5,248.70 in order to flip the 1 hour chart back to bullish. Then we just need to take out this high right here, and we are probably going to come up here and smash the all-time highs at about $5,626.80. And what happens there, we actually flip the 4 hour chart back to an uptrend, and that is incredibly bullish news for gold. Now, let's talk about silver. And the one thing I want you to understand about silver, silver is in an uptrend on every single chart except for the 1-day chart. The only place that we can flip the 1-day chart to an uptrend is going to be the all-time high, but I'm going to show you exactly how that looks inside of this video as well. Now, first and foremost, yes, we did take a nice trade down here. We gave this one out, this exact level, on the 4th of March as well, so about 12 days ago. It hit it perfectly, and this is actually incredibly bullish for silver. Why is this bullish for silver? The last leg of upward structure, where we came up here to $97.30, we actually hit deviation zone 2 of that range, and we are now bouncing from it super hard.
Damn, Daniel. Thirsty, man. Damn.
This is incredibly good news for silver, and the reason why is because if you go here and you look at the last leg of real upward structure, we also bounced from the 0.786 of that, and then guess what we also did? The full last leg of structure right here, we bounced from the 0.618, front ran it, absolutely perfect bounce, and now we are heading back up. So while a lot of people do think that silver is bearish right now, it is not bearish. The fact that we just upheld the 0.618, which is the golden pocket retrace of the macro uptrend, is actually really telling. The fact that we upheld the 0.786 of that micro uptrend is very telling. And the fact that we bounced from my deviation zone of that local zone, the local range, is actually incredibly bullish right now.
Kanye. I've been doing this more than you. You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers. You ain't been doing the education.
So what can we be expecting from here? Well, first and foremost, we really need to uphold this level, but even so long as we stay up above $72 or so, we're looking pretty good. We need to get back above this $82.50 level, which is your prior double top kind of pivot point that you just see, we just having trouble either keeping it or staying below it, keeping it, staying below it. We just keep kind of going back and forth under it and over it. Second to that, we need to get above $97.30 and continue the upward structure on the 1 hour, the 4 hour, and the 12-hour charts. And then ultimately, we've got to get back above the all-time high at 121.7850 in order to flip the 1 day back to a actual uptrend, and then we can have all of the trends aligning all at the same time.
Hell yeah.
Now, obviously, you kind of understand where we could be going. You understand the supports. You understand the resistances. You kind of understand everything that's going on in the markets right now. And you have to be prepared for these things, like in advance. You have to be prepared for these things days, weeks, if not months, sometimes in advance, because these technicals actually predate the news, and we've proven that so many times on this channel. If you want to know more, check out the cards below the video. Subscribe for more education.